the last reaction video for this month, reacting to trailers. And that's right, you read the title, and you know which trailers I'm reacting to. And I think I picked some pretty good 3 trailers, and again, for this being the last reaction video to something that's trailers. And yeah, I think I saved the best for last, for this reaction video for this month, reacting to trailers, And those being 2 official trailers to 2 upcoming Warner Brothers films: Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, and from Universal Pictures and DreamWorks, Kung Fu Panda 4. Yes, and finally, we got the official trailer to Kung Fu Panda 4 after, I think for some of us, waiting for quite some time to, for a trailer for Kung Fu Panda to come out. And it's going to be coming out not long from now, because, only a few months from now, And as of now, we finally got a trailer, and about time, so, All right, so we're starting off with the 2 trailers to the 2 upcoming Warner Brothers films, starting with Furiosa. I think I am saying that right. And why not, include and react to, the trailer to the next upcoming Mad Max movie. I mean, I'm not a huge Mad Max fan, but I respect for what it is, and, looks really interesting, with what's going on with the cool cars, you know what I mean? Just weirdness, not in a bad way, but, and, George Miller, he's a really good director, so yeah. And, with the Mad Max films having Tom Hardy, Mel Gibson, and in this, Chris Hemsworth, and Anna Taylor-Johnson? Am I saying her last name right? Actually, let me look and see, because clearly her name's in the description, I think. So, I don't... Okay, yeah, Taylor-Joy. Anya Taylor-Joy, that's right, so... All right, so again, starting with Mad Max, Furiosa, so let's see what the official trailer has in store for the new upcoming Mad Max film, and it's, trailer number 1, so, all right, and it's in the title. All right, volume, and turn up the brightness, okay, it's all good. All right, here we go, starting with Furiosa, 3, 2, 1, start.
Whatever you have to do. However long it takes. Promise me you'll find your way home. Furiosa. Give me this promise.
Is there a character named Furiosa? Because, I don't know. 45 years after the collapse, a young Furiosa is taken from her family. Okay, so I think it's Anya Taylor-Joy's character that's named Furiosa. She will devote the rest of her life to finding her way home. This is her odyssey. Chris. God, that mustache he's got. Start your engines. Anya Taylor-Joy. Chris Hemsworth. I can already tell that Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth are perfect fits in a Mad Max film, the Mad Max franchise, that is. Oh, that guy.
I'm Furiosa!
The darkest of angels.
And there's the thumbnail because of the fire.
Do you have it in you to make it epic?
He looks like Thor in Mad Max, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I saw him wear a bit of red, but, you know, remember her. Okay, so that was the official trailer, the first official trailer to Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. So far, looks pretty good, and it's got a good cast. I mean, most notably, Anya Taylor-Johnson and Chris Hemsworth, of course. And like I said, it seems like that they're going to be perfect fits in the Mad Max franchise. And my bad, Joy, not Johnson. You know, you have those moments where you get someone's maybe full name or last name wrong. But anyways, all right. So there was that Furiosa. Now, the second upcoming Warner Brothers film, which being the next film in the MonsterVerse franchise, which being Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. I did react to the teaser trailer, and that was in that it revealed the title for what the next Godzilla versus Kong film was going to be like. What it was going to be. All right. So let's see what the official trailer has in store. In 3, 2, 1, begin.
For most of human civilization, we believed that life could only exist on the surface of our planet.
And Kong is wearing like a
What else were we wrong about?
Is wearing like a gauntlet or something. I know that singing voice.
This world has more secrets than we could possibly imagine.
Rebecca Hall is coming back.
What is that?
That's not common. What could have done this?
A bigger threat. Which being him.
Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
Enter Godzilla. I like how just the audio just stopped, like went black, and So I take it that this time Godzilla and Kong are teaming up.
Is that a mini Kong?
Of course it is. Who else would it be? Besides, King Kong did have a son. There was the 1933 film, which being a sequel to the first version of King Kong, the son of Kong. So, yeah. Okay, but so far, looks like it might be pretty good. Hopefully. I mean, the MonsterVerse films have been kind of mixed, I mean, they're not god-awful, but still, not the best, I guess you could say. All right, so with the new Godzilla King Kong film with the trailer for it out of the way, and with 2 upcoming Warner Brothers films, I reacted to the 2 trailers. With those out of the way, now we come to what I saved the best for last from Universal Pictures and DreamWorks, Kung Fu Panda 4. And again, just glad that we finally got a trailer, and this being the official trailer for Kung Fu Panda 4. So, yeah. So let's see what the official trailer has in store. Starting in 3, 2, 1, play.
It is time to take the next step on your journey. I'm not going to be the Dragon Warrior anymore? You will advance to spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace. Inner peace. Inner peace. Keep your surf off my turf! Dinner, please. Dinner with peas. In a sesame soy glaze. This is not working at all.
Tai Lung.
Big fan.
Jenks. We both said Tai Lung at the same
Possess
time.
the kung fu of every master villain.
No one will dare question my power. Not even the great Dragon Warrior. Who's that?
The most powerful shape-shifting sorceress, the chameleon.
How do I find this, the chameleon?
I'm gonna lead you right to her front door.
What's against an army?
Then we'll just have to get an army of our own.
What is this place?
The best crooks and criminals live here.
You're a wanted criminal?
You sound surprised. Is it surprising?
Now you kids be careful of those fireworks.
Violence makes our tummies tingle.
Why should we help you? We can take down the chameleon together. Being the Dragon Warrior, it's who I am.
Skadoosh.
About being a spiritual leader. What is it you're holding? A cookie? You were chosen to become something more than you already are.
Poe still being Poe. Like, yeah.
How should we do this? Quick and painless? Or slow and painful?
That's supposed to be a Pangillion? Oh, yeah. Pangillion, I think that's how.
Finally met your match, chameleon.
We're not so different, you and I.
Skadoosh. Stand back. I'm gonna kick my butt.
And that wakes them up. A tiny fart, you know. That was really good. That was really good. And that being the third and final trailer I'm reacting to for this reaction video, to, reacting to trailers. So, anyways. Alright, so, yeah, all 3 trailers that I reacted to, awesome. And more on them in the jump cut. Hey guys, so that was my reaction to the 3 trailers that I reacted to, which being Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga, Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, and Kung Fu Panda 4. Yes, and again, all 3 trailers, really cool and really good, and yeah, because hopefully for all 3 of them, because hopefully they will be promising and good. I mean, especially Kung Fu Panda 4. But before I get to Kung Fu Panda 4, first off, the 2 upcoming Warner Brothers films, the next Mad Max film, which being Furiosa, and the next MonsterVerse film, Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire. Well, because, for the Mad Max films, because, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the Mad Max films, but, I will admit, because, I respect them for what they are, and the movies have their fans, and, well, for that matter, the franchise itself, and, George Miller, a really well-claimed director, has directed some pretty good films, and, because with the first Mad Max that he directed, that starred Mel Gibson, and from there on, what would come next in the in the franchise's future. You know, I tell you, and especially like one of the last Mad Max films that had Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron. Yeah, because that was a pretty good Mad Max film. And now we're getting this, and I do remember because hearing, you know, like the news on, you know, this new upcoming Mad Max film and who was cast, and seeing some of the like behind the scenes photos. And now that we got the first trailer for the next Mad Max film, which being called Furiosa, and the name Furiosa, which being Anya Taylor-Joy's character, the name of the character and the title, like however people say that, you know. So Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth, some two good like choices, like perfect actors to be in a Mad Max film. And like I said, like Chris Hemsworth's appearance, like first off, that mustache, like don't you think, like, oh my gosh. And how I noticed that, well, yeah, because, like, you can see that Chris Hemsworth was wearing a bit of red, because he looks like Thor if Thor was in the Mad Max films. Don't you think? Like a crazy, like, wacky Thor, I guess you could say. But no doubt about it, because, you know, with Chris Hemsworth and Anya Taylor-Joy, they're really good actors, and they'll be really good in this, and hopefully Furiosa will be promising, and, well, that goes for the Mad Max fans. If it is promising to the fans, and, you know, it's going to be another really good Mad Max film after the last one that was really good and well-praised, and so on. Okay, so Furiosa out of the way, Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and what I have reacted to and what's in the trailer, yeah, looks like it's going to be really cool, and it seems like that as of now, that Godzilla and Kong are going to team up and take on, like, a new threat. It's really interesting that we see Kong, like, wearing a gauntlet/glove, whatever, and I'm surprised that I've not seen, even if I have, if I have or haven't, like, I guess, like, people, like, making jokes about, you know, Kong, like, being like Thanos or something, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's bound to happen if it hasn't already. And by the way, Godzilla, because he's like glowing like pink or something. I actually heard, and if any of you heard as well, that's a nod to something that Godzilla did in one of the old Godzilla films. I can't remember exactly, but that's what it is, and that's nice to see. And now that we have Godzilla -1, and -1 like was so good, like let's just wait and see what this Godzilla film that comes straight from Warner Brothers and the next film in the MonsterVerse franchise, like, let's see what it has to offer, and if it turns out pretty good and decent, we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, the MonsterVerse franchise, its films, not god-awful, and they got some positive reviews, but overall, like, they're okay and not really, fantastic. You know what I mean? Just saying. Yeah, so overall, we'll just have to wait and see how the next MonsterVerse film turns out. Hopefully, it might turn out pretty decent. So with that out of the way, Kung Fu Panda 4. Yes. Kung Fu Panda 4. Like, oh my gosh. I remember when I first heard that DreamWorks was going to be making another Kung Fu Panda film, and actually, I remember around the time when it was announced that they were going to be doing the next Kung Fu Panda film, like, when it was announced, I remember, like, seeing the Nostalgia Critic video, where Doug, as the Nostalgia Critic, basically covered all 3 Kung Fu Panda films, and it just so happened to come out right when DreamWorks announced that Kung Fu Panda 4 was official. And yeah, it's nice to see that Doug was quick enough to, mention that right at the end of the video, like, a quick edit, right before the video would be posted. You know what I mean? He's done that before a couple of times, like, during, like, editing a Nostalgia Critic video, and he would throw something, in there. Like, I can think of, say, like, when he reviewed the one Will Smith film called Hancock. Yeah, because because he was doing that, and it was, coming out right after what happened at the Oscars. Yeah, so that's a good comparison right there. An example, I should say. And Kung Fu Panda 4, because I was excited for it, and for a lot of people, and especially, who love the Kung Fu Panda films, we're really excited for this. And as of now, I read an article not long ago where in it, Jeffrey Katzenberg stated that for years they were planning, six Kung Fu Panda films, and we did not know about this until now. And if any of you had read that article and what Katzenberg mentioned, so yeah. And now that we're getting Kung Fu Panda 4, that means there's going to be 2 more Kung Fu Panda films left, 5 and 6, and oh boy. Okay, and what was in the official trailer so far? What we've seen for Kung Fu Panda 4 in the first official trailer, looks like it's going to be pretty awesome, and what Poe is going to be doing, and new characters stepping in, like, Aquafina's character, Viola Davis's character being a chameleon, the next, villain and threat to Poe in the next Kung Fu Panda film, and how, I remember hearing this, that, and for a lot of us, hearing that basically Poe's past enemies would be coming back, like, most notably Tai Lung, and so far, we know that Tai Lung is back, Ian McShane is coming back to voice Tai Lung, and, okay, like, with what we saw in the trailer of Tai Lung, like, is he gonna, like, appear in the rest of this film? Like, and is there a possibility, I even saw this article, like, if Tai Lung can be redeemed in Kung Fu Panda 4, possibly, and it would be really cool if Tai Lung were to team up and join forces with Poe and to take on the chameleon. Like, that's a possibility, like, overall we'll just have to wait and see. And also, one big thing that, has to be pointed out is the Furious 5. Yeah, because the Furious 5, they did not appear in the first official trailer to Kung Fu Panda 4. Mike Mitchell, one of the directors, he's one of the directors for Kung Fu Panda 4. He did state, not long ago, that the Furious 5... The Furious 5 will be appearing in Kung Fu Panda 4, but, not that much. I think just, like, for one sequence or something, like a brief moment. I don't know. I mean, Poe's going to be traveling to a big city, so, he's going to be leaving where, he has resided and, in the Jade Palace, so, because he's going to be traveling once again. So it's a shame that the Furious 5 are not going to be joining in for the next adventure, for the next Kung Fu Panda film, but at least we're still going to get them because, we cannot have a Kung Fu Panda film without the Furious 5. This is the Furious 5 we're talking about, okay? There have been a few exceptions where the Furious 5, including Shifu, they did not appear in a couple of other Kung Fu Panda materials, like 2 Kung Fu Panda shows, one that came out on Amazon and the one that came out on Netflix. They were totally absent in those 2 Kung Fu Panda shows. And, like, what the heck? Like, where did they go and why are they not mentioned? Like, I don't know. But, I mean, there was also Kung Fu Panda Legends of Awesomeness where, the main Kung Fu Panda cast was in that. Now, that was pretty good. Like, Poe, the Furious 5, Shifu, and, of course, Poe's dad, Mr. Ping. So, and speaking of which, Mr. Ping coming back for Kung Fu Panda 4, but also Poe's biological father, once again voiced by Bryan Cranston. Yeah, I got his last name right. It's nice to see him come back, and if he too is going to be there for the whole adventure, or maybe not a lot, but, overall, we'll just have to wait and see what Kung Fu Panda 4 hasn't stored and until we get the next trailer. And yeah, of course, no doubt, and I am gonna react to the next trailer for Kung Fu Panda 4 when it comes out, like, I can guarantee you that. And the same goes for, yeah, Furiosa and Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. When the next trailers for those 3 upcoming films come out, I will plan on reacting to them. So yeah. So again, the 3 trailers that I reacted to, really cool, awesome, and, can't wait until their second trailers come out. And what about you guys? What did you think of the 3 trailers themselves, and are you looking forward to these 3 upcoming films? And yeah, and I think for a lot of people, and including me, are definitely looking forward and, excited for Kung Fu Panda 4, just saying. And what did you think of my reaction? Leave comments and give this reaction video a like, as always. So, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to the 3 trailers to Furiosa, Godzilla, X Kong, The New Empire, and Kung Fu Panda 4. More reaction videos are on the way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/reaction. Take care, peace out, and skadoosh.